Good morning, you guys. I'm coming in.
Oh, morning, Kisara.
Yeah.
Hang on. I don't see Tina anywhere.
Well, she's, huh?
Good morning, Miss President. I really enjoyed last night with my big brother. It was a little scary when we first started, but I'm glad that you told all that you did.
Tina!
Ew, I am so calling the cops on you.
Romance action anime series is that type of animated series that hold our breaths with their epic fight scenes, while warming our hearts by some sweet and lovely romantic moments too. Hello everyone. Are you running out of anime series to watch? Don't worry, here is another new list of some great action romance anime with an overpowered main character that are enjoyable to binge watch. Keep in mind that in each series there is romance and also there is action. Before we start, be sure you subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that you will get notifications of new videos. Number 10, Black Bullet. In the year 2021, humanity is on the brink of extinction due to the Gastria virus, which turns people into monsters. But the virus curses female children by giving them superhuman abilities and turning their eyes red. As a result, they start calling these girls cursed children, and many mothers abandon their kids. Left to their own devices, the government uses the cursed children for their own end, calling them initiators. Accompanied by a promoter, the government sends these teams to combat the monsters that the Gastria create. This romance action anime series follows the team of the Opmark Runtaro Satomi and his initiator Anju Ahara, as they receive a secret mission to prevent Tokyo's destruction. However, they'll soon discover the horrors these cursed children go through. Number 9, Zetman. The story of this romance action anime starts off with a face-off between two rival heroes, the overpowered main characters Zet and Alphys, and then traces their origins. Jin Kanzaki, a young man with the ability to transform into a superhuman being known as Zet. While Koga Amagi, a young man with a strong sense of justice who uses technology to fight as Alphys. The fates of these two men intertwine as they fight to protect mankind and destroy monstrous abominations known as players. Number 8, Hitsugi no Chaika. Toru Akira, the former saboteur from the war, cannot live a normal life, as he cannot find a job where he can use his fighting skills. Later, he will meet a white-haired wizard named Chaika Trabant, who will hire him to help her look for the remains of her father's corpse in order to give him a proper burial. However, Chaika's real identity turns out to be the daughter of the late emperor, and now the Six Nations Alliance dispatches Albarak Gillette and his men from the Kaliman agency to pursue and apprehend Chaika. Hence, with this shocking reality, Toru must choose between helping her gather the remains of the tyrannical emperor and upholding the peace the continent strives to maintain. Number 7, Campione. Kusanagi Godo is suddenly stuck with the unwanted position of Campione, or God Slayer, who must fight heretical gods whenever they try to muscle in on the local turf. Not only is this likely to make Godo roadkill on the highway to heaven, it's also a job that comes with a lot of other problems. Like how to deal with the fact that as a Campione, he is now attracting multiple pretty female followers. After all, they're just there to aid him in his demi-godly duties, right? So why is it that their leader, the sword mistress Erica Blandely, seems to have such a devilish interest in encouraging some very unorthodox activities? So, get ready for immortal affairs, heavenly beautiful harems and lots of dueling deities taking pious in the face as the ultimate smash, bash and thrash of the Titans rocks both heaven and earth. Number 6 Hidden no Arya. Kinji, an antisocial student of an elite academy that produces bute, highly skilled soldiers who fight crime in an anarchic society. However, Kinji's peaceful days soon come to an end as soon as he becomes the target of a criminal who hunts bute members. Arya, an elite bute, saves his life and demands in return that he become her partner after seeing what he is truly capable of. The anime highlights the story of the main characters Kinji and Arya, who will join forces and tries their best to face so many obstacles, while getting close to each other as there will be love that will bound them. Number 5 Inuyasha. Higurashi Kagome, after being pulled down a well by a demon, finds herself in feudal Japan, where she learns that a powerful jewel has been reborn inside her body. After the jewel shatters in an attempt to retrieve it from one of the many demons who was after its power. Hence, Kagome must join forces with the half-demon Inuyasha to track down the shards of the jewel before its power falls into the wrong hands. Inuyasha is a classic romance action anime with many characters and villain that the Muck Inuyasha and his lover Kagome must deal with in order to reach their goal of living in peace. Number 4 Kage no Stigma. Kazuma Yagami is a user of Fujitsu, the ability to control the wind. He returns to his old home, the noble Kananagi household, after being banished 4 years ago for his inability to control fire and his subsequent defeat in a duel at the hands of his younger cousin, Ayano Kananagi. Returning after such a brutal exile already gives rise to many conflicts. But to make matters worse, several Kananagi family members have recently been murdered with Fujitsu. This leads the Kananagi family, including the hot-headed Ayano, to suspect Kazuma as the culprit. Now, Kazuma must not only clear his name, also aid the family he shares a mutual hatred with, in order to discover the true identity of the killer. Number 3 Shakugan no Shana. One day, Yuji Sakai ceases to be a regular high schooler, he becomes trapped in a crevice of time and is suddenly attacked by a denizen. Coming to his rescue just in the nick of time is Shana, who seems like an ordinary young girl except for her blazing eyes and burning crimson hair. However, before Yuji can learn anything more about his situation, he discovers that he has already been reduced to a torch, merely a scrap of memory waiting to be extinguished. Shana's main social interest is Yuji, whom she sees as her love interest. Therefore, her relationship with Yuji is one of the driving forces of the series. She sees Yuji's actions as something wrong, decides to fight him, only to be defeated by him. While in captivity, she fears Yuji, and refuses to be touched or held by him, a fact that Yuji cannot understand nor comprehend. Hence, later in the series while fighting Yuji, she finally tells Yuji that she loves him. Number 2 Katanagatari. This anime is a spin-off of the Monogatari series. The side story takes place in an Edo-era Japan filled with many sword fighting styles. Hence, the most unique sword style is Kyotoryu, which Shichika Yasuri practices by using his own whole body as a blade. Shichika is the head of the Kyotoryu dojo, and he lives a peaceful life with his sister Nanami. However, Togame barges into Shichika's life, to ask his help in collecting the 12 unique swords, known as the Deviant Blades, for the shogunate. Shichika accepts, as he became interested in Togame, and thus his journey with her starts. Therefore, the mission is not that easy for them, as they have to face some fierce owners of these legendary weapons as well as other power-hungry entities who wanna prevent the game from reaching her objective. As a result, the duo must help each other in becoming a strong team that can break into the path of uncertainty and peril. Number 1 Tengen Topper Gurren Lagann. Simon and Kamina were born and raised in a deep, underground village, hidden from the fabled surface. Kamina is a free-spirited loose cannon bent on making a name for himself, while Simon is a timid young boy with no real aspirations. One day, Simon stumbles upon a mysterious object that turns out to be the ignition key to an ancient artifact of war. Using their new weapon, Simon and Kamina fend off a surprise attack from the surface with the help of Yoko Littner. In the aftermath of the battle, the sky is now in plain view, prompting Simon and Kamina to set off on a journey alongside Yoko to explore the wastelands of the surface. Soon, they join the fight against the Beastmen, humanoid creatures that terrorize the remnants of humanity in powerful robots called gunmen. Although they face some challenges and setbacks, the trio bravely fights these new enemies alongside other survivors to reclaim the surface, while slowly unraveling a galaxy-sized mystery. Alright everyone, that is it from today's video on Top 10 Action Romance Anime Series with an overpowered main character. If you do not agree with the points in the video and have some of your own opinions, share them with us in the comments section down below. And if you like this video, then do share with your friends.